check it out. Yeah, you know I'm always fierce in the fashion that I wear. I be stunned on my peers. Diamonds glare, make them steer. In the verse, switch your gears. Moving forward, never rear. I don't even look in mirrors. Yeah, you know I'm always fierce. Garments in my closet so fly. They need a passport. Fabric imported from.
All right. Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up?
All right. What's up with you guys at home? I want to welcome you guys to Fierce Entertainment Live, episode 4. I'm Rob Henlon. I got my sister, Jessica Henlon, with me. I got my sister from another Mr. Starr Dalton. I'll keep messing that up. My mom gonna get me, right? You know what I'm saying? And DJ Tron, my brother like no other. What's up, everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Hey. All right. So if you guys are just now tuning in, I want to, once again, welcome you. But I want to encourage you to go ahead and check out our YouTube channel. If you haven't seen the episodes before, you can see all of our past episodes as well as footage from what we've been doing since the coronavirus, the Rona.
The Rona. So as always, this is an interactive show. So tonight we want to see your comments, your likes, your shares. Get involved. We're going to pull you right on into this conversation.
Yes. And so tonight's episode, I'm so happy we are dedicating tonight's episode to the graduates, the 2020 graduates. And I know, unfortunately, for those guys that, they didn't get to walk. And I have a graduate in my family. So I definitely want to shout out. We have a couple graduates, but I want to shout out my baby girl, my little darling, my youngest, Amaryllis Henlon. She's my baby, but she's 18. She just graduated from Valencia College with her associate in arts. And later this month, she's getting ready to graduate with her high school diploma. So she actually graduated with her associates before she got the high school diploma. So she's getting ready to graduate with the high school diploma. She has a couple of honor cords. Wow. And she has a 5.0, a little over at 5.0.
Wow.
So I don't even understand how that's possible.
So,
yeah.
So I also like to shout out our little cousin, Aloria Archbold. She just graduated from UCF, and she earned her bachelor's in exercise science. So proud of her.
Cool. So we love you, Aloria. We love you, Amaryllis. If you guys have a graduate at home, go ahead and put their name down so that we can shout them out. We want to definitely show them some love as well. All right?
Definitely. Yes, please share so we can share.
All right. So Starr, I'm very excited about today's show. Tell us who we got. What do we have going on?
As always, we have a great line of talent. So we have Charlene Clayborne. She's going to be talking about Arborn International. So I'm excited about that because I love makeup. So all of you that love natural products, you definitely want to tune in. Jenny Rosario, she's an actor. She's a model. She's a spokesperson. You've probably seen her on commercials. She'll be on the show tonight. I'm excited. Will Torres with Connected Films. Definitely anybody that loves movies, wants to be in a movie, you definitely want to check this filmmaker out. And then What's Cooking with LaQuinta Reed. Always the best part of our show.
Oh yeah, LaQuinta always makes us hungry.
Yes,
she makes us hungry. You know what I'm saying? What's LaQuinta cooking?
I forgot to mention though, we do have a performer, I believe, at the.
Yes. You didn't mention Jose Figueroa, and I'm gonna tell you guys. Yeah, Jose's in the house. I am super excited to introduce you guys to him. He definitely has a voice that sticks with you, and I heard him sing a while ago, and his voice just stuck in my head, and it's a good thing.
It's a good way, right?
Yeah, in a good way. In a good way. Yes. Yeah. So I'm excited for you guys to hear what he has going on, and we're happy to catch up with him because it's been a while. All right. So speaking of music, DJ Tronny Blaze, you looking good over there in Atlanta.
ATL. Beautiful day out here. It's Friday. I'm excited about the weekend. I'm excited about this episode of Fierce Entertainment. Let's do it. All right.
That was awesome. That was amazing. So So if you're just tuning in, once again, we are dedicating today's show to the 2020 graduates. There's so many of them out there, and we want to send our love to them. They didn't get to walk across the stage. A lot of them are doing virtual graduations, but definitely drop their name in here, and we want to show them some love. All right, cool. So, Starr Dalton, I see you looking nice over there. What you been up to?
Yeah, just surviving, just getting through this quarantine time.
Cool. Well, I want to kick things off with the question of the day, and I'm very interested in hearing your thoughts. Let's get to the question of the day.
Let's get ready for the question of the day.
All right. So, Starr, I'm gonna start it off with you because I like picking on you. You know what I mean? Like I said, you're my sister from another mister. So, if your life had a theme song, what would it be? I'm thinking Lady in Red. Lady.
That happens to be today. But just like I said when I said I'm surviving, that is actually my theme song is I'm a Survivor.
Nice.
Like Destiny's Child.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's
So
I like that.
Surviving through this pandemic, and then all the other things that I went through in life. Just I'm a survivor. I'm strong. So that's my song.
I like that. Good pick.
Cool.
Thank you.
So, Jessica, what would be yours?
Yeah. So Starr and I were nervous. We were like, did we pick the same song? So okay, we didn't pick the same song. I picked Rihanna and Jay-Z featuring Jay-Z, Umbrella. Y'all know that song?
Rihanna.
Ella,
Okay, yeah.
So I like that song. It has a lot of things that I can relate to in it. As far as the lyrics go, the lyrics is all about being a good friend, being there for someone when they need you, shining together, and when it's raining, sharing an umbrella. So I thought that was really cool. And then Jay-Z calls her Little Miss Sunshine. And in my sorority, my line name is Little Miss Sunshine. And it came out in 2007, and that's when I crossed into my sorority. So it has a lot of meaning for me.
Okay.
Beautiful. I love it.
Nice.
Yes.
DJ Tronny Blaze.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If your life had a theme song, what would that be?
I would have to say a song I played just a bit ago, Turned Down for What?
Oh.
Not only because, I do parties and I like to have a good time and I like to make other people have a good time, but just in life, it means turn down for what? Go hard, whether it means your family, your friends, learning new things, whatever it is in life, just go for it. If you put your mind to it, just go all the way with it. Just keep going. Don't turn down. Turn up.
I like it. I like it. Well, you guys, put a lot of thought into yours, so I'm afraid to say mine because mine is not that deep. Mine is not that deep. Mine is, Saturday Night Fever. The Bee Gees. You can tell by the way I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that song? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so there's nothing deep behind it. I just imagine myself if you see that movie, you know what I mean? Saturday Night Fever, when John DeFolter walking down and he got the black shirt, you got the chest hair taco beat showing, the white suit, and he just looking cool. He just like, walking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I'm walking down the street, that's what I'm hearing in my head. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? So
we're gonna see that too.
Oh, okay. All right, man. So so I thought that was pretty cool, though. I thought that was pretty cool. Last week we talked a lot about music. We talked, about how music is therapy, and Jessica mentioned it in the mental wealth. So I thought that was a good question to ask. And so speaking of the mental wealth, Jessica, you have any more wealth for us today?
I got a little something. So, okay, piggybacking off of DJ Tron's song about keep on going, pushing forward, I am highlighting the 5 stages of grief. The 5 stages of grief have been established by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. And here are the stages. I found this really cute graphic from verywellmind.com. Denial is the first phase, and that's where you pretty much are not tuning in. You're not accepting the loss. And the loss, think about these times. Loss can be a loss of a job, a loss of a loved one. It could be the loss of a relationship. It can even be the loss of the ability to go out and hang out with friends like we used to, and go out to events like we used to. So first stage is denial. Then we have the next phase here, anger. Anger is something vicious. So with anger, anger it blocks vulnerability. And there's a lot that can be said about anger. Anger is an emotion that is not a true emotion. We can talk about anger in another segment, but just note this: anger is always tied to another emotion, like fear. Then anger is a result of something else. And fear is an example.
Could it be tied to crazy? Is that emotion? Is that considered emotion?
Okay, next is bargaining. Moving on. You see the scales there. So bargaining is where you try to make a deal. If I do X, Y, and Z, I hope that this will never happen again, or I promise I'll never do this again. So that's where someone is bargaining. And then you have depression. Depression can be like extreme sadness. And that's when you're really looking at what's going on and you become depressed. And then acceptance is the last step in the 5 stages of grief. And acceptance is, it's not that the issue has gone away, but it's that you've learned how to cope with it.
So how come the lady from bargaining looked like you?
I know, right? So I'm a Libra.
And you're a Libra. She holding the skills. So I see what you did there.
That's why I said it was a really cool graphic.
Yeah, okay, I see. I got you. What's up, Daryl? We see you. D-Nice in the house. Cool. So that was pretty dope. Those of you that are just now logging in, once again, our question of the day is, if your life had a theme song, what song would that be? So we would like you to go ahead and drop your song. Go ahead and put it in the comments so we can see what song would your theme song be if your life had a theme song. And we're also dedicating the show to our 2020 grads. So if you have a grad, go ahead and name that grad in there and shout them out. Yeah. All right. So Starr Dalton, what's our latest trends?
Okay, so with the coronavirus, gyms have closed across the country, leaving us with having to be outside, walk around. Sometimes I drive in the neighborhood. I see people doing jumping jacks. We're doing what we can to maintain our fitness. So I'm seeing challenges all over the web. The push-up challenge, there's a couple of them I've seen. There's a C10 do 10, where basically someone starts doing the 10 push-ups and then they tag a friend, call them out to do the same. And then the push-up challenge also is very similar. It's 10 to 20 push-ups. Then you call your friend out and then they have to do the same. And then sometimes they even call each other back out. Like they'll just re-tag them and they have to keep it going. So I think we have some footage of that to share with you guys.
All right, I like that. I like that. So Tron, are you doing push-ups like that? I know you got your.
I can do about 3 in a row. How about that? Is
Three,
that good?
3,
3 in a row.
All right, three. Which ones? With the ones with the on the elbows?
No.
All that?
Regular, not fancy. I can't do the fancy push-ups.
You can't do it. Okay, so Tron does every day, every weekday at 12 o'clock. Tron does his motivational mix, right? So tell us a little bit about the motivational mix.
Yeah, so with the pandemic and the quarantine and everything, we just need to keep moving. We need to be motivated physically, spiritually, musically. So every day at 12, every weekday at 12, I do a mix and just kind of hype it up and get people into a good spirit, into a good space, and keep the bodies moving.
Yeah, and then while you're doing the mix, you take that one weight and you do that one arm, that one arm thing. A lot of people tease you about that. What's up? There, it's right there. All right. So are you doing that just for show, or do you really do do you?
No,
work out?
actually, yeah, I do. I try to do 3 to 4 miles a day, walking / jogging. I don't know what a wog, walk and a jog.
I like it.
Wog. And then I have this pull-up bar over my door, so I do pull-ups, and then cardio, physical. I do a couple push-ups and some sit-ups, so I do stay pretty active.
Wow, that's good. I mean, I'm impressed. I'm in Army shape. I'm not in Army shape, but I used to be in Army shape. So I could knock out right now on a regular day. I could probably knock out 25 push-ups, but that's way under par, subpar for what I'm supposed to be at. So I should be. So I'm embarrassed to say that out loud. But Starr, can we look into? I know you're looking into the trends next week. Can we look into see if there's like a chicken wing eating contest? Because I really feel
Yes.
I feel like I'll be good at that one. I feel like I'll be good on that one, and that would make me feel good about myself. Because these other trends, you had to. Because a couple of weeks ago you had the trend with the naked people wearing a pillow. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that one. I can't do that one. You know what I mean? And so what was the other one? Yeah. So I think the chicken wing eating one would make me feel good about myself. What'd you think, Tron?
Count me in.
Count you in?
They have to be lemon pepper and the flats, not the drums.
Okay. All right.
I like
He got demands. You got demand. Somebody dropped a chicken bone emoji in the comments.
We should do a poll because some people like the flats and some people like what's the other part called?
The flat or the drum.
The drums, the drummers. I like the drummers.
It doesn't matter.
You know, but yeah, I eat it. I'm not, eat it. What's up, San Trigo? What's up, San? We love you. Cool.
You know, she really out there working out. She
Working
has all these.
Yeah.
Yes. San's over there all the time. She's jumping up and down stairs. Yes. Really. Cool. Well, our first guest is our sponsor for tonight from our barn and a very good friend of ours, Miss Charlene. So let's bring you in, Charlene. Hey, Charlene Clayborne, what's up? How you doing?
Welcome. You look great.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here with you beautiful people, and I miss you so much. And this is just phenomenal what you're doing.
Thank you.
Every Friday night to be able to reach out. I'm seeing all these little posts pop up in the interaction, and I really think that we all need stuff like this right now. So first, thank you. I'm very flattered and honored to be here, and I miss all of you. And I want to also give a shout out to our graduates tonight.
Yes.
Congratulations. Much success to all of you, and many, many blessings. This is a very unique time in the history of mankind, and you're a very special group of individuals, and I wish you all much success and much happiness. So congratulations to all of you.
Indeed. Thank you.
You are our future. They really are.
Yes, that's beautiful. Very beautiful. So, so I see some exercise equipment behind you. Did you just put that there for show, or is that something that you use that?
Everyone have a clothing rack.
That's a clothing rack. Cool.
I loved it. We're doing some remodeling, so I was like, I can only hide so much of the crap in the house. So this is my favorite.
It goes with the theme. It's all good.
Yes, yeah. That's what I was wondering. It's a little
I'm
too
among
good.
people who love me, right?
Yeah. Cool. So, thank you for being our sponsor tonight. We want to thank Clayborne, and you have beauty products. Not only do you have beauty products, but also health products. So it kind of fits the theme with some of the stuff that we're talking about. What are some of the things that you have today?
So for you tonight, I have, in keeping with the theme and keeping in what I know some of our other guests are in the film industry, and of course with your events that I've had the privilege of being a part of, I have with me tonight some of our Arbonne products targeted to skincare and makeup. While Arbonne has everything consumable, including nutrition and sports drinks, and I mean, we have everything from baby to baby boomers, I wanted to just focus on skincare and makeup tonight. And I think it's very important, especially in this pandemic, for everybody to slow down and do some self-care. You know, we talk about mind, body, and skin, because it really is all linked together. You know, everything we put on our skin eventually is absorbed into our bloodstream. Everything we eat is eventually seen either in a healthy or unhealthy way in not only externally on our skin, but also in our moods. So now, you know, it's a very stressful time, so we all want to be mindful of that. So tonight I'm going to start by showing you one of our #1 skincare products. We actually have 8 lines of skincare starting with babies. The product I have for you tonight is called our RE9 Anti-Aging. It's amazing, if I do say so myself. You don't know that I'm 103, do you?
Whatever.
It's a unisex product, so that means it can be used by both men, women, or however you identify, because we want to be careful about our wording. But the reason it's called RE9 is because it has 9 active ingredients. One of them being orange stem cell. You know, all the rage is stem cell. There's stem cell research and stem cell regeneration and treatments for things like arthritis and many, many other things. So we have the basic set is 5 different products. You always want to start by cleansing your skin. You guys see I'm not used to doing this, kind of like doing something in the mirror, right? So we have a wonderful cleanser. Then you always want to tone your skin. That helps bring your skin back to a proper pH, because even though cleaning our skin is absolutely necessary, it also strips our skin of natural oils and things that we need. So cleaning can dry that out and change the pH of your skin. After you use your toner, you want to use this amazing serum. It's an amazing cocktail for your skin. It's loaded with vitamin E, C. It's got some great peptides and stuff in it. Then we have a Great Dane moisturizer.
You said wait, hold on. You said the Great Dane? The Great Dane?
Dane.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, sorry.
What's so great about our products is not so much what's in them, but what's not in them. So we pride ourselves in following European standards, where over 2,000 ingredients are banned in products. So what you won't find are things like phthalates, the parabens, mineral oil, which, if you're not aware, mineral oil is actually the 2nd leading cause of aging, only second to sun exposure. So if you have anything out there that you're using with mineral oil, ditch them.
And let's talk about that a little bit, because you were you used to be in the medical profession, correct?
I was many years ago. I've worn so many hats over the years. Yes. So many years ago, I was actually an LPN and a scrub tech when I lived in Pennsylvania. And I actually finished my career up there in plastics and reconstructive surgery when I was young, and I didn't need anything. So one of the reasons that mineral oil is so dangerous is because, first and foremost, it is a petroleum byproduct. You know, it's a petroleum is a fossil fuel like gasoline. Right. Dead dinosaur. So what happens is, with mineral oil, the molecules are actually too large to be absorbed by your skin. So although it feels smooth when you put it on, it's oil. Yeah, right. What really happens is it creates a barrier, almost like you're wrapping your body in cellophane. So you're not doing your skin any service at all. You're actually dehydrating yourself. And one of the things we talk about is, especially living in Florida, wearing sunscreen. It's very important for everyone, but there are a lot of people out there who are active out of doors or athletes, and they're wearing sunscreen that has mineral oil in it. So you are, wrapping your body, so to speak, in this cellophane, and then you are exerting yourself through exercise and, of course, through the heat of the sun. So you're really doubly dehydrating yourself. Wow. So you really want to be careful and read ingredients when you're choosing products for your skin. Yes.
Okay, so because I know, like, they used to say, like, mineral oil is good for your skin and to put that on, and so how about Vaseline? Would you no? Wow.
Wow. Back in the day, and I'm going to date myself here, I am a baby boomer, but and it's so funny you would bring that up because a friend of mine and I were just talking about this. We use Vaseline for everything, dry skin, we put it on our lips, we used it on our baby's bottoms. And back in the day, Vaseline used to say Vaseline petroleum jelly.
Right.
But again, it's a petroleum byproduct. So if you have any in your cupboard, maybe you could lube your car with it or something. But I'm put it on my skin.
Skin protectant.
What's that?
It says skin protectant on it. And my grandmother, she told me to don't buy when she was living. Don't buy expensive skincare products. Just use Vaseline. My doctor told me.
Wow.
But she was older generation, obviously.
We learned it today.
Goodness.
Yeah.
No, it's funny. I just did an online course about makeup, as a matter of fact, and one of the modules is you talk about the history of makeup. I mean, back in the day, they had lead and plaster and just all kinds of horrible toxic things in makeup, and people probably did die from that. But back in the day, we didn't have the technology to determine things like that. But it was just insane what people did to their skin and to their bodies, all in the name of beauty and health and stuff. So yeah.
See,
but
so go ahead.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I have a question. With everyone wearing masks right now, like that is a trend that sounds like it's going to be around for a while. What do you suggest skincare while wearing a mask?
I wouldn't change your skincare routine. One of my current hats that I wear, for those of you that don't know me, is I'm also a flight attendant. And we have been wearing masks now for several months. And it's so funny because a lot of the girls tell me they only do their makeup from here up. But I absolutely would not change anything as far as my skincare.
Okay.
Depending on what kind of mask you're wearing, especially if you're wearing a cloth mask, you might even want to use extra moisturizer, because if you moisturize and then put your mask on and go outside, that could get absorbed by the mask itself. But I wouldn't change anything. Just be careful. Your own skin. If you have any allergies, wear a mask that's not going to be irritating to your skin. That I would look at that more than your skincare. Yeah.
And I have another question, Rob. With your products, what separates your products from everyone else?
Well, I don't know. What separates our products from others is the fact that we have such strict guidelines for product manufacturing. You can actually find our products not only online, but you can find them in doctors' offices and spas, other places like that. And just the fact that they are just so very healthy for you. Again, the orange stem cell and vitamin C, peptides, olive oil extracts, seaweed, buckthorn. If you look up any of those things, they're just it's really best in the business. Now, that having been said, everybody, and I say this again from my medical background, it's the same with, medication. Not everything works for everybody. That's one of the reasons why we have such a variety of skincare lines. I actually have adults who use my baby products because their skin is so sensitive. But one of the other things about Arbonne that's really kicked up our products a notch or two is that we, a month or two ago, became certified as a B Corporation. And the big thing about a B Corporation is you are legally obligated to report and hold up a higher standard of your practices to, stockholders and the government. And a B Corporation, by definition, works on finding the balance between people, the planet, and profit. So we have a zero carbon footprint. We recycle. We have actually, our products are very, very concentrated so that we can put them in smaller containers and use less. So, we're not emitting any, green gases and stuff like that. So I could go on for hours talking about.
Cool.
Now, how
So
come our live?
wait, hold on. So we have a question from one of the viewers that was asking, what skincare would you recommend for athletes, specifically for swimmers?
Well, depending on male, female, and what their other skin type is, but definitely for swimmers, you definitely want to moisturize, morning, noon, and night, especially if you're in chlorine type swimming pool versus, I don't know if this is somebody that does like my oldest son does the triathlete things where they swim in the fresh water.
Yeah, so this is Daryl. So her daughter's like a soon to be Olympic swimmer. So she's amazing. Yes.
Well, I would, if you would like to reach out to me privately, I can always send you samples of a couple of different skincare products. As far as a specific line, depending on the person's age, we have what's called a prep, RE9 prep, which is actually for the tweens up through maybe early 30s. And it's all geared for that skin that's, has just gone through puberty, so to speak, and things like that. But ultra moisturizing, moisturize. And in addition to that, you always want to remember, we really are what we eat. And we have a phenomenal nutrition line. Everything is plant-based. We have no dairy, soy, whey, gluten, nothing like that in our products. So for our athletes out there, we actually even have a sports line. It's 3 drinks. It's a prep, which is carb loaded with pineapple and papaya and some really great things. Then we have a during workout, which I actually drink every day, especially if I'm flying. And it's something I also give to kids. It's like a healthy Gatorade, so to speak, because it replenishes your electrolytes. Then we have a post-workout drink that helps break down any lactic acid buildup and stuff, because that's really what gives you the muscle cramps and things. But this is an all natural, and the products are so good. They're not even, for example, someone asked me one time about how we make our vanilla protein shake, and the vanilla from the vanilla bean is actually extracted using a water process, not a chemical process. And I didn't even know this stuff until I got into this business.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, I never thought about that. Coffee, supposedly they use over 1,000 chemicals to make coffee.
Wait, but I thought coffee was healthy. So it's not junk.
Right? But we have our own version of an energy drink, and it has 22% caffeine, but it's caffeine in its natural state. But I never thought about coffee, and they pick the bean, and they've got to wash it and process it and do all these things to it. So there are just so many ways that chemicals are introduced into our lives. I mean, you can just go online, and Mayo Clinic is a very good resource for things like that, as far as ingredients and how they affect your body and stuff. So always go to your own doctor. Don't say, "Oh, I saw this lady in theaters that I should or shouldn't do this," because it's certainly not my title, but maybe I can lead you in the right direction.
All right. And Starr, you had a question for him?
Yeah, just before we go, I just, for those, let's say right now, people are losing jobs and income. If there was one product to purchase, what would you suggest as like a must-have in your line?
Boy, that's a tough one. My must-have is my skincare, probably tied with, there are 2 things from our nutrition line that I don't live without. One of them is we have a collagen product. It comes in powder form. You can mix it with water and drink it, or throw it into anything. I put it in my smoothie in the morning. But it's a plant-based collagen. It's not bovine. Like, who wants to put dead cow in their body? That's crazy. And then also our energy drinks. So I would be hard pressed to say if there was only one thing I could buy. But as far as buying, I know that a lot of us are in financial straits right now. And, but here's the thing, what's crazy is our company's actually grown 30%. People are looking for better alternatives. People didn't quit going to Walmart because of the pandemic. I mean, you still have to buy essentials. And if they were buying, Arbonne before, they're buying it now. But the thing is, when you eat better, you eat less. And, friends never let friends pay retail. There are a lot of ways to buy our products at a very nice discount.
So if we hit you up, you're going to hook up the discount, right? Right. So you heard it here first, TV Live. Charlene, you got your information right underneath here. Before you go, did we ask you the question of the day? Did we ask you about your theme song?
Oh, so,
I want.
all right. So don't judge the old lady here. So right
Okay.
now, this time, my theme song would have to be "Good as Hell" by Lizzo. Good as hell because, you know, so much of life, whether it's, you know, it's your personal life, it's your business, your professional life, whatever it is, it's all mindset, right? And one of the lyrics I love in her song is boss up and change your life. You can have it all, don't sacrifice. And that is so true. That is so true. So again, I wear many hats. I'm a big believer in the multiple streams of income. Obviously, Armand is my passion, but I was like, oh, I had an opportunity to become a flight attendant. Whoever thought? I thought at my age that was, you know, an unattainable bucket list item, right? That took a couple years off to do that, but this has never, you know, left that. And of course, I was the nurse and the scrub tech and then volunteer, whatever. So, but yeah.
All right. He's bossing up.
Boss up.
All right.
That's right. My
Okay,
husband
well-
is I'm the boss.
So, Charlene, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
I
Love
hope you have time to. I hope you have time to jump over to Facebook on our Facebook Live to chat with some of the guests. I think they may still have some questions for you.
I would be honored. I would.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. My mom says Charlene is awesome.
Oh,
Boss up.
Boss
So, she said that you love, and we hope that you continue to stay healthy, stay safe, and to stay fierce.
all of you as well. Love you all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Love you too. Wow.
So much
Yeah.
information.
That
I
was
can
That's a
talk
lot of
all day. I
information.
love that stuff.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Makeup
thank
and
you,
health. I
Charlene.
love it.
yes. See a lot of great comments in there.
Okay, so Tron, you look like your skin is over there shining. You putting
Yeah.
Vaseline. You been putting Vaseline on your face.
Now I got to go into my cupboard, into my everywhere in the bathroom, and throw all my just
Read the
rearrange my
ingredients.
whole skincare
Wow.
thought process.
Wow. Well, I think people are tired of looking at me and Tron. So I think what we're gonna do, we got two beautiful ladies in here. Let's add a little bit more beauty to the mix.
Yes.
All right.
That's right, basketball fans. It's time again for the Orlando Magic to hit the court. Fashion Week must be really excited.
Yes, I am. Thank you very much.
We're behind the scenes here with some NASCAR fans from Pennsylvania. Absolutely. Tell us, guys, what brings you out here to the Daytona 500? Here with Leo Gray, a Tuskegee Airman.
To help you better manage your budget.
Sufrió un accidente en casa o de carro, llame hoy.
Jenny Rosario.
Hello, everyone.
How's it going? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you for having me on the show. I'm excited
problem.
to be here.
Thank you for being here. So it's been a long day for you, huh?
Yeah. Rob and I have been hanging out today.
All day. So
Okay, yep. He was on my
Right.
show. Thank you again for coming on Entertainment Buzz, and thanks for having me on here.
no problem. Yeah, so Jenny asked me to be on Entertainment Buzz from FNN News, and I was honored to be a guest. And she asked me some real tough questions, so she made me sweat. But
Uh-oh.
you know, it's okay. It's okay. I told her I was going to return the favor now.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Starr. Hello, Jessica. Hey,
Hi, we
Tron.
miss
How's
you.
everybody? I know. I miss all of you. Y'all look so
That's
bright
so
and beautiful. You're my favorite color, Jessica.
Oh, yes. My sunshine.
I love it. And that fits you perfectly. That suits you. Sunshine. We were talking about that on the show today. How you
Yes,
do.
thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're such a great
Yes.
spirit of joy all the time. I love it. And you too, Starr. You're just so
Yes.
sweet and always so bubbly.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's all right. She's all right.
And Jessica, that's your brother. Him
Yes.
with his John Travolta. Oh my gosh.
Where did you get this from?
Can you now? You can't get that out of your head, right?
Okay. That's Jessica's brother. That was good. Now I know what's playing in your head when I see you, Rob.
Yes, that's exactly. That's why I asked her about crazy. Being, but anyways.
That was good. That was
So-
really funny. You guys are hilarious.
Oh, thank you. So let's address the elephant in the room.
Oh, okay. Is there an elephant?
You are beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Let's just address it, right? Let's get it out there.
Right? Thank you so much.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So me
And
love
thank you for
Feliciano.
And thank you for that video that you played. That was wonderful. Thank you so much for showing that.
But yeah, you've been busy. You've been busy, huh?
Yes. I was really busy before this COVID-19, but you know what? I've been busy in a different way since we've been in quarantine.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been very fortunate to receive a lot of work, and hopefully that'll pick up again pretty soon.
Cool. So you are a talented actress. You've modeled, you've done different things. You've been a host, and you're currently hosting your own show, as we mentioned. But
Yes.
when we met you, you were actually one of our first hosts for Orlando International Fashion Week, right?
That's right. I've had the honor of gracing your stages. I've hosted several events for you, and that's always a blast. You guys are always doing so many unique things. Fashion shows, award ceremonies. I've done a few things with you.
Yes. And you've been amazing.
Thank you.
So we saw like in some of those clips, and I know I said you were beautiful earlier. I do want to mention she is married. And, she's married. And so your husband, Orlando.
Yes.
And he's not a bad looking guy himself.
No,
right?
he's not.
He's I'm not checking him out, but I'm just saying.
He even does commercials.
Thank you. Yeah, he was in a couple of those commercials that you just aired. Yeah, I actually met him on a set. It's pretty funny, actually. I met him on a Disney set. So technically, he's my Disney prince.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were fake married for a year and a half, doing tons of Disney work, Disney commercials. And then after a year and a half, he finally asked me on a date.
Wow.
At that time, we were just such good friends. We really developed a great friendship.
So you guys had chemistry. Yeah, chemistry.
We did, and it was all by happenstance, because we went to castings separately. We had different agents. We never met each other at any of the castings. So we didn't know each other at all. We met on set. Right. And, a lot of times I work on set. I have a TV husband for the day, and then you shake hands at the end of the day, and it's like, nice to see you. And you probably won't see them again, right? But I would go on set. There he was. We met. We worked fine. But then, next week, we were on the same set again. And it was week after week. He was my husband. And these are completely different marketing teams that kept putting us together. It was so crazy.
It was something in the stars that was meant for you guys.
Definitely. And it wasn't just Disney work. It was other companies, too, that were putting us together. And so, after a while, we just started going to castings together. We said, maybe there are people that we can go to castings together. So
you guys definitely make an amazing couple.
Power.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, he's going to love that.
Cool. Tell him we said hello.
Thank you. I will. I'm sure he's watching somewhere. He ran out to the he ran out to Goodwill. We were making another donation today. So he was like, I'll run some errands.
So what is it like working with him? So, now, you had a relationship, as, just co-workers, but now, is he competition? Are you guys fighting for the same roles? Or, since you're, is it?
Most of the time we're not competition. We work really well together. We have so much fun. We have natural chemistry. We can kiss on the camera and not feel uncomfortable.
Right.
And so there's a lot of perks to it. We usually don't compete with each other. Occasionally it happens. But where the competition really comes into play is if he has to do a self-tape and I have to do a self-tape at the same time, then it's okay, who's going first? Who's going to help who first? Which role is more important? Which one pays better? So then we have to start with the balancing scale.
That's smart.
Yeah, but otherwise we have so much fun. And if we're not getting along that day that we're on set,
yes,
that's when the real acting kicks in.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's performance.
Yeah, but then it's a lot of fun. So I'm laughing and I'm like, don't be confused.
We're just acting here. Just acting. Right. Oh, cool. Well, later in the show we have Will Torres. So I hope you could stay on and meet him because he's a local filmmaker and hopefully we can connect you guys to do some work in the future.
Absolutely.
But yeah. But I definitely wanted to have some fun with you today.
Okay.
To show you're a good friend, and we're gonna play a game with you.
Okay.
Called Cinema Toast Crunch.
Cinema Toast Crunch. Okay, I'm so bad at trivia. Hopefully I know something.
That's okay. That's okay. Because guess what? What we want those people at home to go ahead. And if you want to play against Jenny and Tron and Starr, because Tron and Starr, I'm pulling you guys in as well. You guys want to play? Go ahead and log in. And I think we got a couple people that's going to log in. So we'll wait a few minutes, a few seconds to let them log in. But today, all of our questions are about theater or actors. So it's pretty cool. And I threw some in there. I came up with all the questions, but I threw some in there that were pretty what I would call easy. I think not necessarily easy, but you should get them. You should get them, right? Yeah, no pressure, right?
Okay,
you should get them.
No
Okay, 1 or 2.
Can I sneak my Google here?
No Google.
No cheating.
No cheating.
Okay.
So we'll wait. I think Daryl said she's logging in. Tony, can we get you to log in? Anybody else? I thought we had a few people that was going to come in, but if not, we could just run it. Okay, we got one. We got one in already. And sometimes that system freezes up.
Okay. All right, I'm excited.
All right. Okay, we got 2. And somebody, they put the name as the winner. Okay, we got 3. They're talking junk. They're coming in talking junk.
Yeah.
That's probably Daryl.
Confident.
All right.
I like it.
All right. Okay, so we're starting Cinema Toast Crunch.
Oh, this is so funny. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so in the 1984 movie Splash, Tom Hanks falls in love with a mermaid. Is that true or false?
True.
True, Starr?
True. Daryl Hannah.
Yes.
Okay. Tron? So they're giving you the answer. True. They gave you the answer on that one.
I'm gonna go for it.
That answer is true. That answer is true.
So far.
Yeah, so you good. See, I told you, you know what I mean? I told you. And that was the first time I've seen a grown woman's backside. So I was very happy when I was like 10 years old. Okay, Scarlett Johansson plays the voice of artificially intelligent operation system in the 2013 movie Her. Is that true or false?
True.
See that? I'm gonna say true because she has a really great voice.
She does have a great voice. True. Tron, you're skating over there. Tron, you're skating.
Yeah.
True. Okay. All right. How many films has Morgan Freeman been in? How many films has Morgan Freeman been in?
Freeman. Oh,
is it
wow.
10, 12, 14, or 16? 10, 12, 14, or 16?
It's got to be 16. Plus, I'm going with color psychology.
And 14. It's 14. It's 14.
Oh,
that's 14.
That's it. I would have thought more.
No, we got more.
Well, I thought Morgan Freeman would have been in more.
Okay. All right, so this is the old school movie. Before you guys' time, the head of the animal in the front and center of the infamous movie The Godfather is the head of a pig. Is that true or false?
No, false.
False. Tron, what is it? Because you've been skating. What's that? Why you say false? You're gonna have to explain your answer.
False, because I know the movie pretty well, and I know it's not a pig.
Okay.
I know what
Starr?
it is, but I know it's not a pig.
Okay, Starr, you got me. Do you know what it is?
I said false.
What's it? But what was there? An animal? There's a head of an animal in that movie.
There is an animal.
Jenny, you know what?
Yeah, it's a horse.
Yeah, it's the head of a horse.
Yeah,
man.
I'm from New York, man.
I don't know.
Come on, man. She's Jenny for the Bronx. She's Jenny for the Bronx. I knew she was gonna. I put that one in there for you because I knew you would get it. All right. So this one is for me, my favorite movie. In the 1988 movie Coming to America, what African country are Akeem and Simi from? Is it A, Zamunda, B, Wakanda, C, Ethiopia, or Ghana?
Zamunda.
Zamunda. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Is it
It's
Zamunda?
definitely not Wakanda.
Okay. Wakanda. Wakanda's Black Panther. Wakanda's Black Panther, but I do that. It is Zamunda.
Exactly.
Good. All right, cool. So we got Laílã winning. Laílã's in the lead.
Wow.
Okay. So which famous actor is this?
I can't see.
You can't see?
So
That's
wrong.
But I know this
Oh.
thing is Tom Cruise.
Is it Tom Cruise? Is it Brad
What did he
Pitt?
do?
It was a guy that slid from Risky Business, the
Oh,
underwear
that's Tom
scene.
Cruise in a
Risky
underwear
Business.
t-shirt. Yeah,
There's
that's
about
Tom
dance
Yeah.
about to come on.
Yeah,
That's
the Risky
Risky
Business.
Business, baby.
It's a famous dance scene.
Yeah,
Risky
okay.
Business, baby. It's Tom
It's
Cruise.
Risky Business.
Tom Cruise.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go. Tom Cruise. Good job.
That's pretty bad,
All
huh? I really know this is the
Tron,
backside.
I think Tron copied you guys, man. I think Tron
Ride the
copied you
wave,
guys.
ride the wave, ride the wave.
Okay, true or false? Will Smith
Uh,
plays late singer Ray Charles in the 2004 biographical film Ray.
False.
Falls.
False. Okay. All right. For extra bonus points, Tron, who was that person?
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Jamie
I
Foxx
agree.
did play that. That's correct.
Hey, I like
All
your
right.
trivia game.
Rob, just to let you know, I watched a movie with Jamie Foxx the other day, and Tito was in it.
Yes, yes. Our good friend Tio. I'm trying to get him on the show.
I saw him.
trying to get
He flicked him off. I was like,
Yes, yes. Our friend, that was his scene. He flipped off Jamie Foxx.
yes, he
All right.
did.
So in the romantic comedy Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts. This is Julia Roberts' first film debut. Sorry, I messed that up. 1990.
True.
Was that her first film? True.
True.
Pretty Woman.
Is it true?
True.
True. Okay.
No, it wasn't her first because she was in the pizza one. Oh, no,
Sorry.
false. I take it back.
All right. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for some people to get it at home. We got it. We got it. It's false.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
false. It's false. She did two
That
other
was-
movies
that
before.
was a
She did
tricky
two other
one.
movies before.
That
Yes.
was a tricky one.
All right. So Addie is winning. The winner is in second place, and Laílã's in third. Which actor played Beetlejuice in the 1988 movie? Was it Johnny Depp, Michael Keaton, Eddie
Michael
Murphy,
Yeah.
or Tom Hanks?
Michael
Michael
Keaton.
Are you
Michael
sure
Keaton.
it wasn't Eddie Murphy?
So sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Michael Keaton is the correct answer. Beetlejuice. He played it. He played the heck out of that movie too.
That was a good movie.
That's a better movie than Batman for him.
I
Okay,
don't know.
so
I had such a crush on him as Batman.
really,
Yeah. he
which
was
movie
good.
clip? Okay, which movie clip is this one? This is by Felicia.
Friday,
What
baby, Friday.
is that? Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, Friday, or Brooklyn?
Damn. That's what they did right there.
Friday.
Friday,
It's been
Friday,
So long.
Yeah, it is Friday. Today is Friday. It is
It's
Friday.
Friday.
I threw it in there. Thank you so much,
Nice.
Jenny, for playing
You're
Cinema
welcome.
Toast Crunch with us.
That was
You did
fun.
a great job. You are a great
Awesome.
sport.
I guess
Thank you
I'm
guys.
excited with games.
I say, hey, this game is just all about fun. You know, there's, we are all winners. All you guys are winners. So thank you guys,
Thank you.
give you for playing with us today. And yeah, we had a good time. Thank you guys at home as well. And I think we are ready to bring in our next guest. Jenny, are you going to stick around with us?
Absolutely.
All right,
Absolutely.
cool.
I had a trivia question for you.
Oh, wait. Okay, I'm ready. You got
Actually,
a trivia question?
it's for you, Starr, and Jessica.
Okay.
And it's a really silly one.
All right,
And you can
Jessica's
hardly
popping
see
in.
what I'm wearing, but can you tell what this dress is from?
Oh,
Oh.
Lance.
Oh.
Designer? Is it one of our designers that we work with?
I wore this dress the first time I met
Oh.
the three of you. So this was my first my first appearance dress at one of your fashion shows.
Oh,
Was it
wow.
at the museum? Was it not, or not the museum, but
The art gallery.
No, that's the
Art gallery.
Jive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good memory. Good memory.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember.
In my closet. I'm like, you know what? I still have this. I'm gonna pull it out.
Wow. Wow. I have a confession to make. I was just so focused on just look at your eyes. Look at your eyes. Look at your eyes. Look at, I didn't notice the dress. I apologize.
Thank you. Well, thank you guys for having me on. This was so much fun.
No, okay. So, but you're gonna stick around, right?
Yeah,
Or you
definitely.
have to go? Okay.
Hey, that was the
Cool.
most exciting waiting room I've ever been in.
No, stay on. Stay on. You're not gonna be in a
Oh, I
waiting room.
see.
We're
I
gonna
see.
keep you right
Gotcha.
here.
Okay.
All right, let's bring on
Cool.
Will.
Okay.
The coronavirus is killing millions of people across the planet. But COVID-19 has infected our world in a much more sinister way. It has turned criminals into more merciless killers. But now we have the cure. The secret will be revealed on October 4th, 2020.
Wilfredo Torres.
Hey, how you doing?
That movie.
I will.
How's everything? Jenny, Jessica, Rob, Tron, appreciate you. Tron, hey man, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. And Starr, how you doing? Much love, Starr.
Cool. So thank you for hanging out with us, man. So Will, you're from New York, right?
Born and raised in Brooklyn, yes,
In
sir.
Brooklyn. So I wanted to introduce you to Jenny from the block, from the Bronx.
We got the whole posse here.
Yes. Cool. So what part of Brooklyn did you grow up in?
Williamsburg, the south side.
Okay. All right. So shout out to my family from East Brooklyn, the Flatbush area. That's where I was born in Brooklyn, actually, Kings County Hospital. But I didn't grow up there. So shout out to New York, all the New Yorkers, all the New York Floridians
Love
in the house.
Take
Cool.
over.
So Will, tell us about that movie. We just saw that clip. Tell us about a little bit about what is that? It looks exciting.
Well, thank you. First things first, congratulations to the graduates.
Yes.
Amazing. God bless them because they're our future, right?
Correct.
And so, a big love to them. The movie is basically an independent film created locally here in Central Florida by over 200 aspiring actors and actresses.
Wow.
That have gathered together from all walks of life to try to create a very out-the-box, distinguished project. These actors and actresses that are, they've always wanted to have an opportunity to have their moment to shine. And a lot of them, because there's a lot of actors and actresses that go to Atlanta or LA, and they'll cast, they spend so much money for travels, and they won't even get the privilege of being even as an extra in a film, okay?
Right.
And so what Connected Film has done with the assistance of everybody as a whole is to turn around and come together and say, you know what? Let's show that Florida has talent. Even though there's no tax incentives, I refuse to go elsewhere. I've always been kind of like an underdog. So I consider myself pro underdog to give people the amazing opportunity and the blessing to show their talent, because there's a lot of beautiful talent out there.
Right.
And, just as when I've been approached by a lot of aspiring actors and actresses that would look at me and would say, you wouldn't select me because I have no experience. I say, I differ different. You in the back, come to the front, Right. What's amazing about this project is I feel very privileged and proud. Yes, it has taken a very long time. It's approximately over 5 years, 6 years into the midst.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but if you're when you're making a decision to make an independent project, and you don't have a main star like The Rock or Robert De Niro,
Right.
The project is going to unfortunately really get lost. Even though I play the main character, I held myself from putting anything out there, waiting for perfect timing. Sometimes, if good things come to those that are willing to wait in a way.
Right.
So, I find that the project is very distinguished outside the box. We were able to implement the concept of the coronavirus, kind of put a little bit of a controversy with the whole Donald Trump. We have an impersonator, Mr.
Okay, so because the coronavirus thing just happened and you've been working on a movie for like 5 years. So how did that, did you predict or were you in Wuhan or what's going on? How did that come? How did the coronavirus, you know what I mean? How did I end up getting into the movie? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I thank you for that. I call it, just being creative. I've always been blessed to kind of think on the spot. So this movie, I've never wanted it for it to seem or appear to be an old film, anything like 5 years. So it's actually, I've been revising it as we've been going around with modern times. So I got the Donald Trump concept because Donald Trump, when I didn't have a main star into the production, we said to ourselves, well, what is the most popular or who is the most talked about, in America, or throughout the world? And it's Donald Trump. And
usually he's talked about usually he's far more talked about than anybody else in the country.
You're right. And for that reason, in 2016, even though it's past 10, over 63 million people voted him into office. So I said to myself, you know what? It would be very interesting to turn around and implement that somehow into the project to create something different, create some dialogue, something outside the box.
So you use it. It's a good marketing tool, right? Right. It's good marketing to have.
Yeah, I would say so because everybody's entitled to their opinions, and I think it brings if you just make a base. Think about it. This is the way I look at it. Our mindsets are very, very intriguing to me because we can all look at something, and we're all gonna visualize different, have different opinions, different settings, different emotions, right? So I did not develop this project to convince anyone. To get everybody to see it my way is the opposite. I want everybody to take it. What's happening, and that's exactly what's happening. They're taking the project, and they're wearing it, and they're making it what they feel, or they're opinionating what they feel, and that's great. But it's creating dialogue with the audience. I dropped the trailer a few days ago, and it's already got over 6,000 views. So that's amazing.
Wow! Congratulations on that. That's amazing. That 6,000. Wow. That okay. I got you. Now I understand the marketing strategy behind that. Congratulations. So you said that you needed a big star in your movie. And speaking of big star, we have a star with us here. And so you guys have a connection, right? Right. So start talk about that. So you're actually in this movie. Is that correct?
Yes, I am.
Cool.
I play a bad girl that really wants to be good.
Okay. So how much of that is a true interpretation? How much is acting?
No, well, I'll tell you, Starr.
Will help me.
What I like about Starr plays a very interesting role, very vital. Because even though she's on the side of the abductors, that they're kidnapping our children and our loved ones, selling them overseas, for 100,000 and so forth. Within her character, she's doing what she has because she's trapped mentally, psychologically, and she's unable and doesn't know how to get out of it. But in the scene, you wind up seeing her by her emotions when some of the abductors, the children or women that are taped up and they're in the back of the room and so forth. Starr comes into the room and looks at them like she feels ashamed and she feels really feels their pain and she wishes she could do something different.
Wow. Okay, so you're saying Starr has psychological problems. I got you. I always do that. So I got a question. I have a question for so Jenny.
What he's saying.
So real quick, Rob. So real quick. Speaking of all the action and everything, we have a second clip that we can show the action of this film.
Cool. Let's do that.
He shot at him on the head.
You're being charged with 89 counts of first-degree murder.
You're the scum of the earth, Frank.
Frank is totally out of control.
Our children are being kidnapped and sold to other countries. I've approved Operation Mindset in the United States.
He's a cop! He's a cop!
All right, cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. So where can people? Yeah, where can people find the movie if they want to watch it, and when is it coming out and stuff like that?
Well, the project is set to be released October 4th of this year at 7 p.m. through the Vimeo on demand platform. But we're also, as we get closer, are looking into other platforms like Amazon, Hulu, or all those other platforms. Whatever we can work out with these other, other options and so forth. But if anybody's interested in watching the full trailer, they can go either to YouTube, Donald Trump, The Chosen Official Trailer Movie 2020, and it'll pop up and it'll have a picture of the president with a cat, making America great again, and on the thumbnail. Or they can go to www.connectedfilms.com, where it'll guide them, or Facebook, and it's getting right now national exposure.
Wow. It's amazing. So has Donald Trump seen it yet?
Well,
has he commented?
That's interesting. Pretty soon, I think I may just get a phone call somehow.
So it's either going to be good or bad. It could go either way.
No. You mean the phone call or his character in the movie?
No, the phone call.
I would have to say, in this particular project, Trump is a hero, okay? It has nothing to do with that concept of politics. It has to do with a man who stands for humanity. And he's here to protect all the good Samaritan people. It doesn't matter where you come from, Hispanic, Black, white, Chinese, none of that matters. What it is, he's protecting the people against violent career criminals. The criminals that the most violent, the home invaders, the rapists, the killers. So he's protecting those people by creating a secret society called the Dark Angels. And the Dark Angels are average people like you, me, the mailman, our kids, our nephew, joining forces together. So while the criminals are going out at night preying on our vulnerable loved ones, the Dark Angels are tucking in their kids, and they're going out putting on these masks, and they're preying on the bad guys. So there's a little misconception that they see the mask and it's a negative light of energy, but it's not. It's the opposite. It's fighting fire with the devil soldiers under the flesh.
Okay. Wow. So how do you feel about? I know it's not a political movie, but are you concerned about like political backlash for it? I know what are your thoughts on that?
That's an amazing question. Thank you. Look, I look at it this way. If I allowed, with all respect to everyone's opinion or politics, yes, I wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be what I feel liberally. I have the right to express myself in a beautiful art form. Okay.
Right. Okay.
And that's that's my stance on that.
Okay. Cool. So I have a couple of questions. For Jenny and Starr, because you guys both talked a little bit about how Starr was able to put herself into that mindset of the role. So Jenny, as an actress, have you ever had to put yourself in a role or played a role that's like completely opposite of your character? I'll start with you, Jenny, and then Starr. I'll ask you the same thing. Like, how was it, dealing with that?
Oftentimes we have to play characters that are not in alignment necessarily with our own personalities. and that can be challenging. It's also fun. That's one of the reasons I love acting, is that I get to play other people and tell other people's stories. But it can be challenging, and so you have to really study the person that you're playing and try to get into their mindset and think of how they would react to things and why they feel that way. So you do have to go down an emotional journey to play that person. And if I don't like a role that's presented to me because I feel like it is too dark, then I won't go there, because I have tried that before. And it can be a little dangerous spiritually and emotionally. It can put you into a depression, really, if you go a little too far against who you really are. So be careful in the selection. But again, I like to do characters that are a little outside of the norm. But people see me a certain way, and I like to do something a little different, like maybe quirky, goofy, playful.
All right. So Will,
you before the sexy ones,
You're hearing that, Will. So you got when you got a comedy, and if you need a DJ, you got Tron over here. Tron could be a DJ, a club scene. You could because you took you 5 years to build that other one. I want to start NCs now. So I want to be a bad guy. So we have Jessica. Okay, so we're gonna make this movie right here. So go ahead, Jessica.
I'll watch.
Jessica can be our counselor to keep us all level-headed.
Jessica's gonna be the counselor. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh.
The movie is actually that. Can you hear me?
You froze up for a second, but we can hear you.
Okay, what I was going to say is that the movie is actually set up, the ending of it, for a trilogy, a sequel, or it's designed, it's opened up, So hopefully, we'll see what's going to happen. We'll see how the audience will turn around and accept it October 4th of this year, and hopefully it'll give us the privilege and opportunity to open up more doors for more aspiring actors and actresses. And I would like to elaborate a little bit on what Jessica said about having the opportunity of taking certain roles. And I understand that when you have those options, right? Like if you're an actor or an actress who have had the privilege and been blessed with picking and choosing is one thing. And in this particular case, as an independent filmmaker, imagine just getting actors and actresses that say, hey, you give me a chance, I will play that drug dealer in that movie and I'll be convincing. It doesn't mean that that's what they are, but that's what they want. That's how bad they wanted it in this particular project. Give me an opportunity. What is it that you want me to play? As long as, of course, it's nothing out of complete content. And that's what, I think that's the drive. And what I'm proud to say is that I'm very proud of everyone that's been involved in this project. I want to take the moment, if it's okay, to thank all the aspiring actors and actresses that have volunteered and given of their sweat, back, and pain. Heaven knows filming is not easy. And Starr knows, we've been there since day one. And I like to give a shout out, to Bill Shaney, Orlando's production, who's been there for us, with providing, lighting and equipment and so forth. I like to thank Anthony Giovanni Elias from Genesis Stunt Team. Chris Warner, for setting up the dynamics and the fighting, the choreography, and some of the fight scenes and so forth. And so everybody has put a nice little piece of the puzzle, creating what we have now. So it's been a blessing. And Armin Alec, the cinematographer, without him, I don't know what I would have done. He's got a cool eye, one guy, one camera. That movie, I just got to say this last thing. One man, one camera. It's that whole production in the movie. That's amazing.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, thank you, both Jenny and Wilfredo, for being here. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you for having me.
You guys are amazing, and stay healthy, stay safe, and stay fierce.
Thank you for having us, and Wilfredo, thank you for keeping the work in Florida. I really appreciate that.
I tell you, you're more than welcome. I'll be calling you soon.
Yeah, call me. I've been holding out. I see my friends moving to California and Georgia, chasing those incentives. But Florida's my home. I mean, New York's my home too, but Florida really is very special to me, and I'm holding out. So keep it up.
To Will, in the green room, Jose is very interested as well. So stick around and watch. He's been making
Yeah, stick around and watch Jose. I definitely want you. Yep, he said he's down to perform and to play whatever role you need him in. He's a great guy.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, guys. All right. So without further ado, let's bring in Jose Figueroa. All right, Jose Figueroa, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So I'm so happy
that you can. This is my shoe closet, so I'm sorry.
That's your shoe closet. That's a lot of shoes, brother.
I can't get it out of the picture.
You're nice and shiny. That's all we see.
Yes. Bling bling.
Yeah.
So we met you a couple years ago, I think. It was at First Entertainment Fest, and you were one of the performers. And you know how they have like those things that you see and then you can't unsee it because it's stuck in your head. Well, he has a voice that when you hear it, you can't unhear it. Correct? That's how I describe it. And like I said, it's in a good way. Good way. So
thank you. I appreciate that. I'm all
And so I saw you, your message backstage. You were talking about, to Will that you were willing to play any role as an actor. Do you act?
I've done off-Broadway stuff, and I've, and acting is part of what I do. Unfortunately, I've never been in a movie or a television show or anything, but I definitely wouldn't mind. It's something that I've always thought, of doing at least one movie, maybe one TV show. I want to be I want to win an Emmy. I want to win an Oscar. I want to win a Grammy.
Oh, wow.
I can be an EGOT winner, I have
yes.
to be all of that, right? So,
and you're also from New York, right?
I am born and raised in New York, and now I live in Florida.
What part of New York are you from? So we got like a New York thing going on.
Yeah, so when I was born, we were living in Spanish Harlem. I was raised in Spanish Harlem. And then before I moved to Florida for good, now I was living in the Bronx.
Okay. And DJ Tron's from Queens.
Hey, New York. I see New York is in the house.
Queens representing. Cool. So what are you going to sing for us today?
Well, you had asked me to sing something original, and I don't normally do that, which is really I never really sing my original music. I don't know. I just figure because people normally know the other things, so it's easier, I guess, sort of, for people to relate to stuff that they already know. But because you asked, I figured let's do it. So
thank you.
Yeah, no, of course. This song is called Just a Touch from You. It's off of my album that I released in 2015. It's called The Peace Project. And stay tuned also, because somewhere down the line, I'm going to be remaking this song and making it better and releasing it again. So it'll be great. But, this song is called Just a Touch from You, and it's basically... it just says, because you all know that I love God. And so this song is basically just that, saying that all I need is a touch from you, especially when times are hard. And even when they're not, I still need a touch from you. Continue to hold on to me. Continue to let me feel your presence, because I believe that that's what's most important. So without further ado, here's the song. I pray that you guys enjoy it, and I hope you can hear it. Just a touch from you is all I need. Come and mend my heart, make me whole again. Lord, I know there's more to life than what I've seen up till now. All I need is a touch from you. So hold on to me. Let your spirit take control. Hold on to me. Let it penetrate my soul. Hold on to me. Never let me go. All I need is a touch from you. Just a touch from you is all I need. Come and set me free. Lord, please rescue me. My spirit is so weak, and I don't know what to do. All I need is a touch from you. So hold on to me. Let your spirit take control. Hold on to me. Let it penetrate my soul. Hold on to me. Never let me go. All I need is a touch from you. Just hold on to me. And let your spirit take control. Hold on to me. Let it penetrate my soul. Hold on to me. Never let me go. All I need is a touch from you. You know, sometimes we go through so many things in our lives, fears, struggles, pains. But it's in those moments that all we need to do is look up and cry out, God, I need a touch from you. Just a touch from you. Just a touch from you. Just a touch from you. All I need is a touch from you. Just a touch from you. Just a touch from you. Just a touch from you. All I need is a touch from you. Just a touch from you. Just a touch from you. Just a touch from you. All I need is a touch from you. So hold on to me. Let your spirit take control. Hold on to me. Let it penetrate my soul. Hold on to me. Never let me go. All I need is a touch from you. All I need is a touch from you. All I need is a touch from you.
Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's absolutely amazing. And right now, during this time, that seemed like the perfect song.
Yes.
Time.
Yeah, definitely for this time. I think that's probably one of the reasons why I picked it. It's, you know, the song, you just heard it and you know what the words say. And I think in a time like this, when a lot of us are scared and you know, we have doubts and we have fears and we really don't know, you know, what to do or what's going on or what's going to happen. I think it's now more than ever that we just kind of need to just look up and cry out, God, I just need a touch from you. You know, continue to let me feel you, you know, because after all is said and done, that's really all that matters. And I keep saying that I know that we're going through this and it's tough and it's stressful and it's frustrating, but after all is said and done, he's still on the throne, so I have nothing to worry about. So, you know, that's how it is.
That's right. You gotta preach.
Wow. Yeah, that was just absolutely amazing, man. And you know, the one thing about you, every time you sing, I see the joy. I think I told you that before. I just see joy in your face. I see you singing, and I see that you love what you're doing, and you believe it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like almost like you're in the zone. You know what I mean? And I see it all. Yeah, I see it all over your face, man. And like I said, you know, you just had that voice. It's like it's gonna be that song is gonna be stuck in my head. And I suggest my recommendation would be that you continue to do that song more often because this is a time where people need that type of message. There's so much going on, and Deborah Rivera is saying that they agree. A lot of people are commenting right now. It's real good. So DJ Tron is our in-house music guru here. Give us your feedback. What do you think?
First of all, I love the jacket. I need one just like that in my repertoire. I'm loving it. Really deep, man. The lyrics are touching. Your vocal range is amazing. It's spiritual. It's relatable. And overall, just a good tune, good song. Anybody can relate to it.
Cool. Thank you. Cool. So right now, Jose, you just signed to a label. Can you tell us a little bit about that? What's the name of that label?
So I signed to a label in November of last year. It's called Alicia Records, and it's a local label here out of Orlando, Florida.
Right. Okay. So Tron, do you think Jose, his label should have him come up to Atlanta where you're at? Do you think
yes,
Atlanta needs to hear Jose? You think that needs to happen? All right.
Yep.
So all right.
Well, it's funny. Before this coronavirus stuff was happening, I don't know if you guys know about the Stellar Awards. But I was supposed to be doing a performance over there, Stellar Awards weekend, and then Corona hit. And
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's funny.
Well, that's crazy, man. We appreciate you, man. That was amazing. Thank you for blessing us with your voice. Thank you for being patient. You hung out in the back room and watched the whole show. We appreciate that, and invited your friends to tune in. So we appreciate that definitely. Before you leave, I would ask you, if your life had a theme song, what song would that be?
I've been having a hard time trying to figure out the perfect song. But because I love God so much and I believe what I believe, I think the song that I would have to choose is probably Jesus at the Center by Israel Houghton. Because again, after all is said and done, I think that if you keep him at the center of everything that you do, everything's going to be all right.
Awesome.
I love that.
Well,
That's awesome.
So once again, brother, thank you so much for being a part of our show.
Thank you.
Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay fierce.
God bless you guys.
All right, take care, brother. All right, wow. Well, all that singing made me hungry. I'm hungry. Jessica, you hungry?
Yeah, I'm hungry. It's almost dinner.
Tron, you hungry, Tron?
I'm hungry.
You hungry, Tron? You greedy?
I'm greedy.
You know what? I'm wondering. What LaQuinta's cooking. Let's go. Can we see what LaQuinta's cooking? Let's check it. Whatever.
Hi everyone, it's your girl Quinta. Today I decided to throw down in the kitchen. So I want you guys to take a look and see what I chefed up today. So I decided to make some smothered chicken thighs and legs. Also some smothered turkey wings, fried plantains, tossed salad, and Bahamian macaroni. So hope everyone is enjoying the show, guys, and have a great weekend.
Oh my goodness, that is not fair. That is not fair. That she gets to eat like that all the time. She just cooks like that just for the heck of it.
Yes.
Who does that? Who does that? And her husband's like 6'10". So no wonder she has to put all that food on. Well, guys,
She's like 5 foot.
she's like 5 foot. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap our show. I definitely want to give a shout out once again to all of the 2020 grads. I want to thank our guests for coming in. Shout out to Charlene Clayborne and Auburn. Thank you for being a sponsor of the show. If you want to be a sponsor, you could go to fierceentertainmentlive.com and check us out, or you could Cash App at Cash App Fierce Entertainment. If you want to holler at us, show some love. We always could use some love, right? Shout out to Jenny Rosario, a good friend. You know, she's been amazing, and you know, like she said, we spent all day together. Shout out to Will Torres. He's an amazing guy. Looking forward to working with him some more and having him back on the show. And shout out to La Quinta for always cooking something good, and our good friend Jose Figueroa Jr. Make sure you follow these guys, follow them. Make sure you book them, and make sure you show them some love. You guys got any closing statements?
Thank you for being with us. We love you all. Keep in touch.
And I want to bring up, I have to say something because I didn't bring it up when you guys were doing the senior thing. I have a close friend, Melissa Davari. Her son is graduating DJ. I want to give a shout out to him for pushing through it and making it to this part of his life. And I can't wait to see what's to come.
All right. Also, DJ Tronny Blaze.
Yes, to all the 2020 graduates, stay focused, keep your eyes on the prize, and keep soaring and achieving. And
Awesome.
turn down for what?
Turn down for what? So Tron, before we leave, so what's next for you? When can we see you next? You always got something going
let's see. Tomorrow I'm doing it's called the Kappa Takeover. It's my fraternity. There's a chapter up in DC that's doing a benefit for victims of COVID-19.
Okay, so are you going to DC? Are you going to DC, or they just have you?
Yeah, they have
virtual?
me. They booked me. They're in DC, but now that things are the way they are, you can get a DJ wherever, whichever DJ you like. You don't have to worry about flying them in or what have you, hotels and all that. So I'm DJing for a chapter in DC, but I'll be here in Atlanta.
That's cool. So how does that work? Do they have like a big movie screen and you're gonna be like in the middle and just doing your thing, and then they're gonna be jamming to it, or is that
No, just Facebook. just regular old Facebook.
Facebook. Okay, cool. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for sticking around. And once again, if you want to see clips of today's show, you can go to our YouTube page, Fierce Entertainment. We want you all to stay safe, stay healthy, and stay fierce.
Peace.
Might as well. Let's check it out. Yeah, you know I'm always fierce. In the fashion that I wear, I be stunting on my peers. Diamonds glare, make them steer. In the vert, switching gears. Moving forward, never rear. I don't even look in mirrors. Yeah, you know I'm always fierce. Garments in my closet so fly, they need a passport. Fabric imported from Indonesia, need a visa. Popping tags at my leisure. Shift gears, two-seater. I don't care if I'm on a bus or a 10-speeder. You will never catch a mega in a dusty pair of sneakers. Nike, Jordan, or Adidas, I can't do Balenciaga. Owned a couple pair, but they ain't really fit me proper, so I